had a visitor here. Well, the guy actually, there's another reduction. I just pinched it out. Interestingly, I think that thing is ground as a milling cutter. Alright. Okay. The guy who owned the stuff really cared about it. It's all oiled. Look at that. Oily newspaper on top of it. That's a whole bunch of dyes. I need to look into it. Yeah, it's all oily newspapers and everything is oily. This is all 3/4 PSP. So you don't, and that's just number and letter punches. You can't have enough of those. Get them off the way here. And that's the mother of all taps here. I think it's a 1-inch BSW or something like that, or 1/4. I don't know. Can't work it out. But it's 1.38 inches, whatever that is in fractions. I don't know. It looks tatty, but it's in wax. So, and it's pretty sharp, so it's a good one. Sure, I don't have one. Bunch of Torx keys. You can't have enough of this stuff. This is tool steel. The rest are Allen keys. Okay, a monster boring bar, which probably doesn't fit to my lathe. Make that millimeters. Huh? 20, maybe just fit. Yeah. It's ground down already, so someone made it fit. Yeah, that fits to my machine. It's all coated. It's carbide tipped. Nice one. Quite a chunk of money. More taps. taps. Plenty of taps. More taps in oil. I need to go through all of them. It's boring if I do that. Some dyes. But yeah, I'm impressed. Everything is well coated in oil. That, I thought that's a piece of tool steel, but it's actually, the edges are too round. That's a parallel. It's got a maker's name on it. I can't read it. It's just some funny Curtin Brothers and Matthews Ltd, Sheffield, whatever that is. Don't know. I think it's a parallel. Here you got a fancy box. What's that? Carbide inserts. Strange type. I've not seen this one there. Anyway, sure we have a use of those. Some taps. They look brand spanking new, and they are pretty sharp. That is that's M14. That's great, because matrix taps, they have their own home here in the shop. That was the carbide insert. Okay, you got a mixed bag of funny stuff. Some more taps. Can't see it. Need to look at it with a magnifying light. Yeah, it's just a rubbish box here. A boring bar, another tap, and the rest is just. Okay, that has it. Yeah. Allen keys mainly. Okay. Another fancy one. This shims. Because I know why he's got shims, because he's got a Colchester lathe, but the tool post was a normal one. I have it here, the tool post. It was in a lot. So the guy who bought the machine has probably not got a tool post. Anyway, I don't care. Okay, let me clear the stuff up. Here's another monster. 25 1-inch. I don't have a machine for that. It looks sharp and new. It's brace carbide. Maybe someday. This is an oddball here. That's 1 1/8 by 12. Yeah, very oddball. Goes into the oddball box, and that's just something which we probably scrap straight away, because if it's not something fancy, we're not going to keep it. There's no point. Here we get another oily box, which is full of dies. We'll check later what it is. These are tabs I found elsewhere. They look really fancy. I don't know what they are for. It's basically, if you look at it, it's a square with some thread here. Maybe it's thread formers, but the shank looks really funny. Maybe they're very old. Not all of them. That's just ground down. That's a piece of scrap. This one got a fancy drive as well here. The 3 fluid, completely dull. I just wonder what this drive is for. If someone knows it. I think they're very old. This is a dull one as well. There's no sharpness left here. Maybe it's just formers for plastic or wood. No, it's too big for wood. It's a fancy drive thing. Yeah, lots of dull ones. I need to check what they are. If they are really exotic or left-hand ones, I keep them. Otherwise, they just go to the bin. Look at that. That's thirsty. That's another one of these. Super dull. That's a straight one. The other one is conical, and same fancy shank here. That one as well. Big shank. Square. Not seen that before. Don't know. Maybe it's some tooling for a particular machine. I have no idea. Lots more here. That's another one which is basically square profile. Can't see it really. Square profile, and just on the corners there are some threads, but there is no cutting edge. So it's more like a former, a thread former. Yeah, I dumped them into this here, and that's a piece of rubbish here. Another one of those. It doesn't tell me anything. I've not seen it before, so something weird. I've got at least some cutting edges here, and here you got dies. It actually says BA on the box, so maybe that's yeah, that's a set of BA dies, various sizes, which is good because I don't have that. There's UNC on that one. Yeah. Okay. So that one sorted. Right. Look at that. This is not worn. It's a fancy. It almost looks like some of the threads are missing, but it's not. This is machined this way. What the heck is that? I've never seen that. Maybe it's to form thread for self-tapping screws. I don't know. I need to find out what it is. I've not seen that before. That's the same here. Yeah, it almost looks like there are some threads missing, or some parts of the thread missing, because it's not. Yeah, it's not even symmetrical. Don't know what they are for. And they're not broken. Really funny. Same. Well, this is nothing. are normal ones. But this is really fancy. Maybe someone can tell me. I don't know if it's visible here. Maybe I need something white to hold it behind. Like that. Hopefully that's visible. So every second, but not always, every second thread forming tooth is actually missing. Really fancy. I love these old boxes. There's always something you think, what the heck is that? And yeah, I think that's the most exciting part, really. Yeah, here we got another bunch of dice. Pretty old stuff. Need to look in that. It's probably BSW. Here we have another box. Ah, guess what? Tabs. What the hell is that? I saw that yesterday. I thought it looks like a hop. Not sure, but it's got cutting edges. But it's left hand. It's left hand. Yeah, it's left hand cutting. So either it's a roughing mill, but it doesn't make sense. It's got threads on it. Yeah, it's got threads on it. And it's left hand cutting. So whatever that is, I don't know. Interesting at least. Yeah, some 5.8 BSPF. Really rusty. BSPF. Yeah, we need to look into that. Maybe they are gone. Okay. So we need to find out what that is. If it's old, maybe someone can use it. I won't. If it's something weird, and someone can use it. Send me a message. Here we got a box of 50% milling cutters, because I took them off a cardboard box. 50% milling cutters, drills. That's a spot. No, that's a mill. It's a brand new end mill. Yeah, a whole bunch of mills. But what's down here is actually a spirit level, and the vial looks okay. Rayborn and Son. I have another one which I found in a scrap box where the vial needs refilling. Not entirely sure who made it. There is something on it, I can't really read it. You can't read it. But it's in fairly good nick, it's just a bit rusty. This vial is good, this is a bit empty, so we probably refill that. Just another project. And it says Smallwood Makers, Birmingham, England. Nice one, really. And this one was very cheap. I think this one has been fitted to a piece of metal here, because everything looks a bit homemade. So we keep at least the vial, the rest is probably scrap, because that's perfect. Yeah, the bubble is just between the marks. Anyway, probably more drills. Driller end mill. Yeah, lots of another. Come on. Yeah, just need to check what the die is. 516 by 24 UNF. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of various bits down here. That looks like something nicer. There's something on it. The problem is I can't read that without glasses, so I always need to use the magnifying glass. But I can't read it actually. So yeah, there is some other stuff down here. What's that? Guess what? Another tap handle. Different style actually. Not so much bent in it like the other ones. Yeah, this was just a mixed bag of all sorts. But there are quite some more taps. There are quite some nice milling cutters. They are pretty sharp. They're either new or ground. We need to go through that. Some of them are dull, but not all of them. And you can't have enough milling cutters. Never. Alright. Some big ones as well. Always come handy. Anyway, I think we call it a day. Here you got another one, which is this is your thread file. Imperial, obviously, because that's in threads per inch. But very good nick, not rusty. Needs a bit of a clean and maybe a bit of oil, but it's sharp. I don't have an Imperial one, so this is a good find here, and they are quite expensive actually. Doesn't say a maker's name. Presto. Okay, that's a very nice one. The rest is just, I think that's just service seal. Well protected with oily newspapers again. But yeah, good collection of steel. Alright, let's chuck that away here. Yes, that's a really nice one. Anyway, carry on tomorrow, so that's it for today. Apparently Groupie is really excited. She loves that thing. That's how log splitter works. Stay clear. And wear safety glasses and gloves and bubble wrap and everything. We're using a bit of oil, but it doesn't really make anything better. Maybe the finish is better, but